I want to kick off this hour with an update from Diepkloof. This is in Soweto, where police are out in full force amid ongoing protests there. Hostel dwellers protesting over service delivery. And Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala joins me now with the latest from the area. Nqobile, good morning. You were on the move this morning. It seemed to be, a bit tense, not quite sure how things could have gone. The hostel dwellers there and residents a bit concerned that police were making their entrance into some of those dwellings. Just catch us up from this morning and what's happening there now.
Well, calm seems to be instilled at this very point. We've seen some of that action taking place a little earlier on, but we understand that the police have sort of calmed down as they see most of the hostel dwellers go back into their homes and others just standing on the streets now. So that fire also where they were burning tires and all the mattresses and so on, all of that being sprayed off by a car, and as well as the police just sort of pulling everything apart. So we understand that at this very point everything is sort of calmed down, but the service delivery being a major issue. Now I want to bring in the SAPS spokesperson to speak to us, and of course we're going to listen to him as he speaks at this point.
Incident because our members responded in time, so there was no lot of traffic jam that was caused because our members were there in time.
What intelligence did you receive that this protest action would take place?
Yes, our intelligence were on the ground. We got information from yesterday that the residents of Diepkloof Hostel will be protesting this morning. So we started to deploy from last night. So come early hours of this morning, our police were all over. We had our members who were undercover. We had our public order policing officers that were here. We also had the backup from Johannesburg Metro Police Department. We had backup from crime prevention wardens. As a result, we managed to prevent a lot of damages that could have been caused by the protesters. Hence, I'm saying that there were sporadic incidents. They tried to block the roads. They tried to bend the tires and to put the rocks on the road, but then we had to use a minimum force. So minimum force is to use the rubber bullets and stun grenades just to push them back to the hostels.
Exactly which areas were affected, and have you arrested anyone?
Yes, as I've said, the roads that were affected, it was Krisani Road, it was Diepkloof Interchange, the split of N12, N1 and M1. So those are the roads that were affected, and that's where we deployed our members. Yes, there is a case of public violence that we've opened because there are only two incidents that have been reported so far. So as they were throwing stones towards the police, they damaged one of the Metro Police cars. They also damaged one of the cars that belongs to the media houses. So hence we've opened a case of public violence. But so far no arrest has been made, but we are still here monitoring the situation.
How many boots are on the ground, and how long will the deployment last for? Because some of the community leaders behind this particular protest say that they will continue until their issues are addressed. They even say to an extent that they will continue until the 29th of May, which is the day for the elections as well.
Yes, I can't be specific on the number of police officers that are deployed, but I can say that we've got enough police officers to make sure that the community is safe, to make sure that the motorists are not affected, to make sure that those people who want to access like want to go to a Baragwanath hospital, so they can do that. So, and we will be in the area, we will be here until we are sure that everything is back to normal. As long as they are protesting, our members will be here to ensure that the situation is under control.
Of course, there are concerns that the police at this point are only just coming at a point where the residents are angry and you're going after the residents at this very point. How true is this? Do you address any of the issues that they highlight with the police in this area?
Yes, as the people, they've got a right to protest. So, but they don't have the right to interfere with the rights of other people. And remember that as the police, we've got a constitutional mandate to protect the properties of the community. So once the protesters, they start to damage the properties, that's where we come in, because we must protect the properties of other people. And we must protect those that are not protesting. You see, so people, they want to go to work, they use the very same roads that they are blockading. So as the police, we must make sure that, then other people are not affected by these protests, and that they are and feel safe.
We see a lot of police visibility here. I just wanted to check, for how long are you going to stay here?
Yes, we will be here until we are sure that everything is back to normal. As long as there are still sporadic incidents, still there are people who want to block the roads, we will be here as the police.
All right, that is the police just speaking to us, Iman. I mean, the promise at this point is that they are going to be here until the protest action, of course, subsides. They're saying that they've got enough numbers of boots on the ground, and at this very point, of course, they're concerned about what has taken place here, but they're saying that the intelligence has been on the ground, and they continue, of course, to monitor the situation on the ground. We have heard from some of the community leaders saying that they will continue until the 29th of May if it needs be, but at this very point, because they are so angry with regards to this human settlement issue that's taking place here, you will remember that they recently got their water and electricity. However, they feel that it shouldn't have been installed in some of their homes, because they're saying that they're falling apart, which makes it a hazard on itself, which is why then the community continues to be angered. And of course, they feel that the police are only there to prevent them from being able to show their anger. And of course, the police saying that they're just doing their job. Once they destroy or stop anyone from going to work, then they must step in for those people.
Madlala and the team, thank you very much for that update. The situation there in Diepkloof in Soweto will continue to keep you posted.